How about you all sit there quietly while I make dad noises?
Dad noises. Dad noises.
Right over there and go to the John.
Welcome to Dad Noises, the podcast for dads by a dad without a dad. I'm your host, JP, and tonight we have what would you call it? Like, you came up. You went from AAA to the pros.
I know, man. And, I'm just working my way through the ranks,
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm gonna be the the lead host one day, I guess.
You just take over
take over. Yeah, we're pushing out JP today.
You just take over my house.
Yeah.
You just move me out.
You mind if I just take over payments?
Yeah, right. No, so the show originally was supposed to be a 2-man team with a producer. And so now, Omar came to help as a producer, and it just slowly, I just see, he can do that, but he's better at being a host as well. He has great stories to tell. He talks just as much as I do, which is not a problem. Yeah. I don't mind that. I just want a good show. So we moved him up to co-host mic, and then exciting news. I spoke with Dylan today. If y'all listened to the earlier episodes, Dylan used to be the producer.
Yep.
And he's going to come back and produce for us. So it's going to be the 3 amigos. We're going to try it out and see how it goes.
Back at it again.
It's going to be cool. So I'm excited. I am wearing my Aaron Rodgers throwback jersey because, if you're watching on video, you see Omar behind him. We got the Green Bay wall behind him.
It's a sad and happy day.
It's bittersweet, right?
Yeah, it's a bittersweet day.
So we got the news that Aaron Rodgers said he intends on playing with the Jets.
Correct. Yeah.
It was still cryptic, even the way he said it.
Man, you know what, dude? I would be pissed if he's like, "Fuck it, I'm staying," and then Cobb, Lazard, and Mercedes Lewis and all them are all over there. And then he's like, "All right, peace, niggas. I'm out. I'm back."
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, it's. I saw a meme where it was like the Impractical Jokers, and it was like, "Okay, Aaron, now tell them that you're gonna go play for Green Bay."
Yeah.
And then it was basically saying, get the Jets to get all those players, and then just go play for Green Bay, which is funny. He said that. So I felt whenever I said at the end of his last game, I was like, he looks like he's retiring. It doesn't look like he's quit. It looks like he's quitting football. Yeah. Period. And
it was a rough last game, dude.
It was.
It was a rough game to watch.
It looked like he was taking it all in for the last time. And I said that, and I said I think he's going to retire. And then he said, he was 90% sure he was going to retire.
Yeah.
Until after his darkness retreat. He went on that darkness retreat for a few days, where he went in the dark and he didn't have contact with humans, and all they did was come in and feed him at a certain time, and that's it. He didn't have nothing. And he said that, I guess that made him want to play again.
Well, he did that whole ashwagandha trip too. Whenever he went over to India,
the ayahuasca,
ayahuasca deal. He did that whole trip too, and then he got his first tattoo, and it's like, oh, everybody's like, what the fuck did he get on his goddamn arm?
Yeah, he's a spiritual, spiritual journeyman.
Yeah.
So. Which, I mean, I think that's cool. You can find a lot of interesting stuff about yourself through those things. So, I don't know. It's just, it's bittersweet because as Packer fans, obviously we love we love Aaron Rodgers. Correct. And then now we got to make room for Jordan Love.
Man, dude, I hope he's like a Jalen Hurts type, like undercover Jalen Hurts type. Yeah. I would take something like that. Yeah. He's quick. He's not slow. No, his accuracy's there, and plus he sat under Rodgers for almost 4 years, almost 4. So you had to learn something.
He has to pick something up.
So I mean, you can't sit under a great look at Jimmy Garoppolo, right? He sat behind Tom Brady for 2 years and got paid stupid amount of money, and then he led San Francisco to a Super Bowl, and he almost led him back this year too. And it's like, I don't know. Well, he got hurt.
He's like
Big Cock Brock stepped up.
He's like a Alex Smith type quarterback, the game manager.
Yes,
like he can go out there. He's gonna stick to the game plan. He's gonna do what he needs to do, but he's not gonna be the guy that you're down by 3 and there's 1 minute left and you're
Yeah.
like, there's no way.
Yeah.
But Aaron Rodgers, if there was any time left, they were in it.
Oh, dude, it was scary. What? The Cowboys gave him like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then he drove the ball all the way down and still had like 15 to go.
Mm-hmm. Remember he hit that freaking throw to Jared Cook
on
the sideline?
On the sideline, dude. Yeah.
Beautiful. To the left,
yeah.
running to the left.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, it's just like when me and you went to Arizona and they threw dude, we were like 4 or 5, well, probably more than that, about 10 rows up from when he threw that Hail Mary pass to Jeff Janis.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good thing.
The second Hail Mary of that season.
Yeah.
The first one was the one in Detroit, and then that's when we bought the tickets for, because that's what got them into the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Man, what a crazy. Yeah, man, it's cool because it's like you have like so many good memories and like time centered around.
Well, it's like we watched the end of Brett Favre's career, right?
Mm-hmm.
We watched the end of it. We weren't there to start the Brett Favre career. We were alive and we knew about it.
Yeah.
But we weren't as tuned in to the team as was Aaron Rodgers. Like, you know, like I remember watching the game where Brett Favre lost his dad and he put like a stupid amount of points up on the Raiders. Like I remember that watching that game. I remember watching a bunch of different games with Brett Favre, but it's not as memorable as the Aaron Rodgers era.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely. Yeah, that's our core memory. Yeah. Like you look up to your left there on the wall, and you see the Super Bowl champions, and it's like, dude, I like Donald Driver, Clay Matthews. You got Charles Woodson. You got freaking Greg Jennings. It just
it was a good squad, dude.
Man, it just like sits with you like that. I was still in high school. We were still in high school because that was 2010.
Yeah.
So
that was like our junior year, our sophomore year, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, so it's just like it's weird. It feels like you're like ending a relationship in a very like this sounds so gay.
It's kind of like a bittersweet breakup.
We sound like fucking faggots, dude.
I mean, fuck it, it is what it is, dude.
Yeah. Aaron, don't leave.
Well, but it's same thing going on in Dallas. Ezekiel's leaving.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
And so everybody's like, "Fuck him, let him go." And there's some people like, "Oh my god, I can't believe he's leaving." You know?
Yeah. I got the vibe from Aaron Rodgers that he didn't. I don't think he likes Brett Favre very much.
Yeah.
And I don't think he wanted to go out the way Favre did.
Yeah.
But that's the irony is he's literally going with the same team Favre left Green Bay with. That's
Dude,
that's
I'll
irony.
tell you one thing. If Aaron Rodgers goes to the goddamn Vikings, I'm burning my shit.
We live in a fucking simulation.
Dude, I'm burning my fucking shit.
No more Rodgers stuff, dude. Just get rid of it.
Fuck Rodgers.
Dude, this jersey, fuck it. Yeah, so yeah, it's but it's gonna be interesting because besides, like, he was obviously a great player, but then there was something holding him back from being able to be a champion multiple times.
Dude, he could never get past the NFC Championship game. That was his kryptonite, dude.
It was, dude.
He could
Seattle,
never
San Francisco.
Dude, San Francisco stomped a mud hole in his ass multiple times, dude.
Colin fucking Kaepernick.
Dude, how could they not beat the goddamn Lions?
Yeah, he lost to a guy. They couldn't stop a guy from running the ball, and the guy's like not even all the way black.
Yeah.
And he's like fighting, like he's so worried about social issues,
dude,
and he's still beating you. You can't let somebody that's that worried about social issues.
Dude, I don't know. Did you see that? What's his name? He signed to the Saints for like 3 years for like $30-something million.
Who did?
Dude, what's his name? The running back. He ran for us. Williams.
Oh, Jamal Williams.
He signed to the Saints.
Yeah, he left the Lions and went to the Saints. Yeah, the Saints got an interesting team now.
Yeah, they got Derek Carr, Jameis Winston, Jamal Williams. They got Alvin Kamara. They have what's his name? Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Robert Tonyan from Green Bay. He's just signed to the Bears.
Yeah, he went to the Bears. So. Yeah, it's always weird because it's those guys, those divisional rivals, they like to get each other's guys and make you see them twice a year and shit. So
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, but I guess we'll see because it's still weird because he said, I intend to play with the Jets, but the deal's not done. And then I watched a video about how like some baseball player, I think it was Carlos Carrera, he was supposed to go to the Mets.
He was supposed to.
Last minute he didn't.
Well, he didn't pass a physical.
See, so like the guy was like on the video, he was like, as a New York fan, don't think this is like for sure, blah blah blah. And then so it's gonna be weird seeing him in a different uniform.
Yeah, that's like even like we're planning a trip to go up there this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our families are planning a trip to go up there, and Actually, I'm excited to see what Jordan Love has, and I'm actually more excited to see Jordan Love than Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, because you know what you're gonna get with Aaron Rodgers now after all these years. It's sad because he's so good.
Yeah,
but it's like, how many times can I take the abuse over and over again?
Yeah,
it's just like constant blue balls every season.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. Like,
let me bust, Aaron. So you're not letting me bust,
dude. So you sit there, and he's like, all right, 4 years, good. And then like, okay, we can breathe for 3 years. We're relaxed. Whew, we got him. You know, we're not to worry about this shit. Last game comes. I think I'm gonna retire. No, motherfucker, you're not. You got 3 years left on your contract and $100-something million left. You're gonna play. And then he's like, well, I need to trade, and y'all don't give me any weapons, but you're taking all the Green Bay receivers. Yeah, the weapons that you have here going over there, but we don't give you any weapons. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Then why do you want the receivers? If you couldn't do nothing in Green Bay, why can't you take them to New York?
It's just, it's so weird.
Or you didn't want to do anything with him in Green Bay, so you're going to take him to New York to do something with him in New York.
Yeah. It seemed like there was always just excuses. Yeah. And for a long time, a lot of people agreed with Aaron and said, yes, I see the problems in the front office and blah, blah, blah. And then now it's finally, I think it's gotten to the point where people are like, I think it's you too. Yeah. People are finally like us as fans, we're finally able to say, maybe it is you.
Dude, he's a very selfish man.
It comes off that way.
You know, look at Brady. Brady took multiple pay cuts to get what he wanted, right? Yep. Aaron Rodgers never took a pay cut. Mm-hmm. He never took a pay cut. He never did anything to help the team. He's a very self-centered person. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Like, that's why he can't keep relationship.
Yeah, it seems like he is. It seems like he is. So, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's interesting too because it's like you're leaving for a Super Bowl. You're not going to get it with the Jets.
Not even nowhere close.
I don't think he makes them a Super Bowl team.
No.
It depends.
So they have to go on a hell of a run. A hell of a run.
Because he all of his success came with receiving cores that he had good chemistry with. Yep. And he's not going to have good chemistry with guys he just started playing with. So it's just like weird.
That is true.
Yeah, so. But then like even Favre, he was a great quarterback, but now he's like into all this crazy nonsense.
Fans.
He sent that dick pic a long time ago to that chick while his wife had cancer, which is crazy. Dude. And then now he's suing Pat McAfee for like defamation or some shit like that.
Dude, I don't know. He needs to get out of the spotlight quick because like his glory days are gone and he's going to lose a bunch of money that he doesn't really have over this bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all those sponsorship deals with the Tommy, what is it? What did he have those with the commercials? I know he did Levi commercials with the jeans.
Yeah, he did those, and I forgot what else he did. He did something else.
Yeah. So anyways, but for people that are like, don't want to talk about sports, they're probably tired of that. But then you're going to get even more tired of it because this weekend we have some great fights coming on. We have Kamaru Usman taking on Leon Edwards again for the third time this time.
Yeah, 3.
So it's a 1-1, and that last match, the last fight was, Kamaru had it. Yeah. He was winning.
Yeah.
And I think, when did he catch him? How much time was there left?
Man, don't get me lying to you, buddy.
It was the last round, and there was just a couple minutes left, and
I think it was almost the last minute.
And Leon Edwards catch him with this kick that you see him like set up a couple times throughout the night. And
he was looking for it the whole night.
Yeah, and that time it just happened to work. So, I think that it's going to be interesting to see how they come into it because like now Kamaru getting knocked out like that, it's like, how is he going to respond to that? And then seeing how that affects Leon. Because, like, I feel like you're going against Kamaru Usman for that last time that they fought. He's the best. He's, like, considered the GOAT now. Yeah. All this shit, And it's, like, that's a lot of pressure. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this win makes. It's like, is he going to go in more? Because he seemed kind of reserved, Leon did.
Yeah, so, he did. You know what I'm excited about, man? I'm a big Conor McGregor fan.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Dude, he's coming back to coach Ultimate Fighter.
That's going to be fun to watch.
Dude, I'm excited about that. I love Conor McGregor. And plus, he said he's going to start fighting at 170. I think that's a good spot for him, dude. I think 170 is a good size for him. And I think that he'll have some good competition at 170.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So I know he hits hard at 150. I don't 55. I don't know how he hits at 170 compared to those guys.
He fought Nate Diaz at 170.
He did fight Nate, but Nate Diaz is kind of he's not a very big 170 though either, because he used to fight 150 55. So
yes.
Like because he has to fight dudes like Colby Covington. Mm-hmm. Who else is at 170 that's at top? Jorge Masvidal, which I think that's a good matchup. I want to see Jorge Masvidal and McGregor fight.
I think that'd be a good fight. But I wanted to be a Masvidal fan so bad.
Yeah, me too.
I was on the Masvidal like train, man.
Yeah.
And then he just took a fucking nosedive, man.
Yeah, I mean, he got beat up by Colby, and then he like tries to catch Colby like out in public and from behind and stuff. It's just like people that are fans of like pure UFC fans, they don't think that stuff's cool. It's like you should have settled your debt in the ring, dude, and you didn't. You had your chance.
It's like an old school fight, dude. And he goes in there, he whoops your ass. You shake his hand. Hey, you gonna run it back? Cool. You don't fucking try to fight someone when they're with their family. Dude.
Yeah, it's weird. He was out in Miami or something.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be interesting. I watched a interview the other day with Conor McGregor, and he was talking about coming back and stuff. And that season's gonna be good. I just wish it would have been cool if he was doing it against like Poirier or somebody that he already kind of had like a beef with.
But him and Poirier, they're 1-1, aren't they? Or did Poirier win them both?
I think they're 1-1. Okay. Yeah, because Conor beat him the first time,
correct.
Poirier beat him the second time because
his leg snapped his leg. Yeah. But he was losing anyway, though. Yeah, McGregor was losing anyway.
Yeah, Poirier was gonna piece him up.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, so you have McGregor. If he fights and he beats Michael Chandler, he's gonna be asking for a belt, is what he said on this interview. So
he's been gone for so fucking long, dude.
I know, and he's gonna have to fight Kamaru Usman or Leon Edwards. Like, dude, Conor McGregor is not gonna beat Kamaru Usman.
Dude, Kamaru Usman's a monster, dude.
Yeah,
but dude, how do you feel about Kamaru Usman's brother? He came in, won the Ultimate Fighter, then fucking dipped.
Yeah,
like you don't.
Yeah, what happened to him?
I don't know. He's not on any of the cards. He's not no cards coming up. He's on nothing.
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. I did watch
because he's supposed to win a 1 year contract, and so a UFC fighter in 1 year could fight at least twice, 3 times if he trains.
2 to 3 is what they try to go for. Yeah,
but like, I don't get. He's just gone.
Yeah, like, that's true. I don't know. Maybe
that was a big dude, man. Mm-hmm. That was a big dude.
Yeah, he was a heavyweight.
Yeah, he was a ex NFL player.
Yeah,
he played for the Broncos, I think it was, something like that.
But now you have John Jones in the heavyweight division, and it's like,
no one's beating John Jones.
Yeah, nobody's gonna beat that guy.
No,
I feel so bad for Stipe. I love Stipe, dude. I feel bad for him.
But you could see it in his face. He didn't want to fight him. He's like, he wanted Stipe, and he's like, fuck man, God, I gotta fight this fucking monster.
I don't want to fucking fight this dude. This guy, he's just on a different level.
I bet a John Jones Brock Lesnar fight would be fucking dope if Brock Lesnar was in his prime.
Yeah, in his prime, that would have been insane.
I think it would have been sick
because they both wrestle. But Jones has jiu-jitsu, so that's where the difference would have came in probably.
But I think Lesnar has him on power if he can get inside
I
get inside Jones' reach. I think Lesnar has him on power.
Yeah, if it's just one hit. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That dude is a different person.
He's a fucking tank, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. So the last night it was funny because you came over.
Yeah.
I had missed your son's birthday.
Yeah.
And so we had an idea because I have a cool Spider-Man costume.
Yeah, dude, that dude loves Spider-Man.
Yeah,
he's like a Spider-Man fiend.
Yeah, so I was like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna go get Spider-Man for you. I know him. He's my friend. I'm gonna call him over." Blah blah. Blah. And he was like all pumped up.
Dude, he was. He went upstairs and he's like, "Daddy, he knows Spider-Man." I said, "Yeah, he knows Spider-Man. So you gotta be good, man." He's like, "I'll tell you, me be really good."
Yeah, and then I went down there in my Spider-Man costume.
Yeah,
and getting him like excited. I took a picture with him and gave him a Spider-Man costume for his present, which he fills out nicely.
Yeah, dude, it's good, man. He's thick, stupid, dumb, thick.
Yeah, he had a wedgie.
Yeah, dude, but he wouldn't take the stupid thing off. No, dude. He loved it.
He liked it. Yeah, they were wrestling. Him and Emery were wrestling around, and It was funny though, because y'all were saying that my bulge.
Yeah, dude. I was like, God damn, Spider-Man, when you get a bulge like that from? Like, I didn't see that in the movie.
The spider bit me on the dick, swelling up.
You ain't fucking lying. You gotta. Is he around here somewhere?
Yeah. Can I get that spider bite?
Can I get that spider bite, please?
You can bite me twice.
Yeah,
each side.
Each side. I want to make sure it's even.
I need some help.
Yeah,
I need some help,
dude. I was watching TikTok the other day, man. And there was a deal, like I don't know what algorithm I'm on or some shit like that, because it goes from like food to women and then bam, penis enlargement. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, fuck it. So I'm like watching how they do a penis enlargement surgery.
They have a surgery for that,
dude. So there's like your penis, right? They lay that motherfucker over on your stomach every you get there, and they fucking cut under the shaft, like
cut my dick into pieces.
Yeah, bro, that's his last resort.
Yeah, and
so like they cut a hole in the dick and they put these tubes like up the shaft to the head, and they fucking like turn it around and put I think there's like 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 inches of dick in your body that you don't even know about.
Yeah.
Well, dude, like they pull the motherfucker out, dude. Like they just like fucking extendo dick your shit, dude.
And how does that work with the skin though on the outside?
I don't know, dude.
I guess
mean, it has
if
to
you're
grow.
uncircumcised, it doesn't matter. Then you just if you're uncircumcised, you just become circumcised because they push your dick up and then it just reaches towards the end of your skin.
Well, then I'd be fucked.
Yeah, because are you already circumcised?
Yeah, I'm circumcised.
See, I'm good. I can get a penis enlargement.
That is true.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, would the feeling be the same? Would the erections be the same?
I know that's what's sketchy. It's like knowing if it's gonna work right, how it's gonna feel after.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just crazy shit. And then I go to the next video and it's like, hey, man, let me show you how to make fucking stuffed shotgun shells.
Prepping.
Yeah,
prepping.
Dude.
It's like you're fucking, you're trying to figure out, okay, well, if World War III is going to go, I need to get my dick bigger before.
I'm telling you, like,
I can't die with this dick.
If World War III happens now and I die with a 4-inch dick, God's gonna hate me.
Yeah,
I need at least a 7.
Yeah, it's like I can't die with this dick. That's terrible,
dude. Speaking of World War,
I'm gonna die with this dick.
Speaking of World War III, did you see that video that they released about the Russian jet dropped gas all over the U.S. drone and it made like multiple passes on it? Then it clipped the wing and like bent the wing and down it went.
I saw that right now and I read a post that like literally gave me chills, but I think it's important to read it. I think it's important that people look, man. I mean, in the 90s, dude, Iraq was not what it is today. No, it was a vibrant place that with life. And now look at it. They changed like in a way they never thought was imaginable. That can happen.
It's a legit war zone there, dude.
That can happen to us. People think it's such a like foreign idea to people that that could become what we are.
But it's the truth.
And it can't. So this is Tim Kennedy. He's an ex-MMA fighter. He's an ex-Green Beret, or he is a Green Beret. He went in recently to Afghanistan and saved people and shit. So legit fucking, he knows his military shit. He's not fucking just some random person talking. And he says, we are on the brink of World War III. Tuesday, a U.S.-made MQ-9 Reaper drone and 2 Russian Su-27 aircraft were flying over international waters over the Black Sea when one of the Russian jets intentionally flew in front of and dumped fuel on the unmanned aerial vehicle several times. A statement from U.S. European Command said, World War III, what a concept, but it is not one that is difficult to imagine, and we need to do our best to make sure it does not happen. World War III could bring on the destruction of mankind. We as people rely on technology, and that will be on the first to go. Our ability to communicate, our nation's ability to protect itself would be gone. Why? Because it will start with a cyber war. Once technology is out, planes will crash, banks will close, farmers will not be able to produce crops. Then the ugly stuff starts, the killing. It is not just guns and bombs that kill people. People will starve. Chemical and nuclear warfare will be used. If you can imagine it, it will happen. If you cannot imagine it, someone else will. The outlook of World War III has astronomical consequences of a grotesque magnitude. Those that survive will have to have the mentality of live or die. So what is the option? You will choose. Be prepared, stay safe, stay free. And that's what's frustrating is that like, it's like we're coached and told, which first off, what a scary thoughts and things to imagine, especially a fucking parent. Like, that's in moments where you're like, man, I wish I didn't bring a kid into this world.
I don't want to bring life in the world if I know this is what they're going to grow up in.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. It's scary. And this shit's been bothering me. Like, I find myself having a tough time living in the moment here recently, like lately, like since all this shit's been going on, and I do my best to try to ignore it because it's like, what am I gonna do? But they always coach, stay prepared. But it's like, I mean, how much preparing can you do for something like that? And
is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Yeah, because what, I get to live 12 days. I don't know.
Say you get pushed out of your house. Say God forbid some shit happens, you get pushed out of your house. You're not taking everything with you. You can't.
No.
If you're prepping for 15 years, dude.
Yeah, you can't take it with you.
You can't take 15 years worth of shit in your car. There's no way in the world it's going to happen. So you got to make decisions. Okay, where am I going to go? What am I taking? What's the most important to me? Food, water, ammo. That's what you need. That's what you need to survive, right?
Yep.
Okay, but say you have X amount of that in your car, then you have like X amount left over. What do you do with it?
Yep.
So,
and that's what I'm saying. It's like there's really nothing you can do. So then what? Do you live in constant anxiety thinking it's going to happen? But then I hear people say things, which it makes sense, and it bothers me that it makes sense because it's like you prep because you love your kids.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Correct.
And it's like, but fuck, like, prep for what? Prep to live in a world where
you have to fight for everything you want now.
It's sad, man. I think about this. I thought about it, and I was like, because it used to make me sad to think that, like, her, like, living through something like that. And I think, well, at least she's at an age where it's like, if it did happen, you could keep her hidden from what's going on, and she would die thinking that the world was okay. Like,
yeah.
And it's fuck, man. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah. I think if something were to happen right now, I think Anthony would be too young to understand. I think he would just be happy. It was like, okay, I was with mom and dad when everything happened. And like in the same way with Emery, like she's like, you know what? I think my mom and dad were like, because you're not gonna feel anything. If a nuke goes off right now, we're not feeling shit.
No.
I think that if they're there, they know we're all together, and then they were loved in their last minutes, but they don't know it's their last minutes. They think we're just playing a game. We're gonna play hide and seek real quick.
Yeah.
Everybody's hiding together. We're gonna, like, so grandma's gonna find us.
Yeah.
And then gone.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit to think about.
It's been catching me at like random times, and
yeah, dude.
Man, it's
those like 3 a.m. thoughts.
Yeah.
Like you're laying there in bed and you're just like sitting there like, all right, am I man enough to take care of my family? Am I man enough to take on this thing by themselves and say, hey, you know what? When you say, hey, babe, don't worry about it, I got it. And most of the time I say, hey, babe, don't worry about it, I got it. I'll figure it out. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm going to figure it out, Yeah. But if there's something big coming like that,
you can't, what do you
say, I'll figure it out, and then all you do is just fucking wait for something to happen because there's nothing you can do. You can't prepare for that. What are you going to do? Like, get on your fucking phone, like, how to divert a nuke.
Like, well, by that point, your phone's not going to be working anyway. So
you're fucked.
Yeah, I don't, and you just try to live life as normal as possible and hope that the people in power are like, this is the worst idea. Doesn't make sense. This shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And it's just, man, it's so stupid, bro. Like, it's so frustrating that like a micro percentage of the human population, like the amount the government is like this much compared to how many people that aren't government.
Yeah.
And they're doing this.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, man, we need something to happen. We need change big. We need administration change immediately.
We need a fucking reset, dude. We need a reset where, dude, like, okay, so a buddy of mine, he was sitting there and he was talking about, went to the grocery store and we buy $200-$300 worth of stuff and we walk out of the car with like 4 bags of stuff. And he voted for, the president now, and he voted for Biden and shit like that. And I was like, yeah, dude, your president's causing all this inflation where this is $300-$400 now. And back then, $300-$400 would give you a whole carton and a half full of shit, if not more, And he's like, well, the president doesn't cause inflation. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? what the fuck are you talking about? How does the president not cause inflation? Well, it just doesn't happen that way. You don't understand how that happens. He just doesn't say, hey, we're going to raise the price of everything.
Right.
I was like, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, obviously.
But the fucking shit that goes on down the line that he's in control of, it's a fucking ripple effect.
It's an administration. It's the whole. Yeah. It's the whole thing. It's he brings in people with him. He appoints people to certain things, and the decisions have just. I mean, they've gotten us to where gas is expensive, food is expensive, and now we're on the brink of World War III.
Dude, you can't. It's almost impossible to feed your family now. You know, if it I saw this thing. This one lady, she was questioning a guy about Chase Bank, the CFO or CEO of Chase Bank. They were in some kind of lawsuit, and the lady lived in California, and she was like, okay, well, she asked him, do you think you pay enough for a person to survive? Yes, I do. And he was stern about it. Yes, I pay enough. He was okay. She goes, there's this lady here. She works for as a bank teller, makes $16 an hour with one kid, single mom, and she starts going off all this stuff that she pays on a weekly basis, dude. She makes I think it was $800 every I think it was $1,200 every 2 weeks. And dude, by the time she did all of her stuff, she was almost $3,000. It was I think it was $3,000, in the red.
Jeez.
And he was like, so what do you want her to do? Take out a Chase credit card and live off this Chase credit card and be in debt the rest of her life, pretty much?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know. I have to think about it. And he couldn't ask no answer. I don't know. I have to think about it.
What the heck?
Yeah, dude. I saw it. When I find it, I'll send it to you so you can check it out, dude.
Dang.
Yeah, it's intense, dude.
Yeah, it sucks because it feels like, man, I finally got to a point in life where I don't have it figured out, but I'm feeling good, Yeah. I'm getting where I finally at a place with myself where I'm living finally.
Correct.
I feel like I'm living. I figured out a lot of issues with myself. I went through a lot of things and blah, blah, blah. And then it's all for what though? If it's just going to end,
I've been doing a lot of friend shedding.
Oh, yeah.
Friend shedding. I've been doing a lot of it,
Yeah.
And I didn't want to, but I feel so much better now that I have done it. My circle was pretty, it was about a medium-sized circle. Mm-hmm. And then now I have a tight, small circle of friends.
Really tight circle.
I know that's right. Some say watertight.
When you fart, it's in reverse. Tight.
Yeah, sucks back up in.
Yeah, it's whenever you open the airplane when you're out and it gets sucked out.
Omar? but no, man. But it feels good, dude. It feels good. Like the friends I had before, if my wife was sitting downstairs, she's your wife, I'd get a knock on the door, we need to go.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Why? What's going on? I can't stand so and so. And you know what? She's saying this and she's saying that, and I gotta go. And then my wife being an ex-police officer and everything, and she does all that type of training. She's like, I'll fuck this bitch up right now. She says something stupid to me again. And I was like, all right, buddy, I got to get out of here, man.
I'm saving your wife.
Yeah, I'm saving your wife's life right now, but we got to go.
Yeah.
And, but like I said, the circle we have now is small.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't change it for the world, man. I love it.
It's important, man. Even, luckily it's, from what I know of your family's great.
Yeah.
Of course there's always people, but I even had to learn a lot of my issues stem from family.
Yeah.
And that's harder. I feel like my friends mean more to me than a lot of my family does because my friends, I hate that whole thing that it's instilled in you where it's it's family, you have to. It's for your family, you have to do it. Hell no.
No, it's not.
Hell no. I did not choose to be attached to this person in this weird blood bond or whatever you want to call it. I didn't agree to those terms. I didn't sign a contract. This person's ruining themselves or they're causing havoc or stress on my life that I can't deal with. I can't be around it. It's just not good for me. It's not good for my family. I have to look out for my immediate family. That's first things first, you know? So,
of course.
Learning to do that was really hard, but man, once you start, it's really, we were talking last night and I was like, I'm at that point in life now where when I see even one red flag, it's over. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. like us now, like we're planning trips to go different places, and then y'all are up to take the kids, you know?
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. That sounds good. I don't like leaving Anthony behind, but sometimes I will because, hey, sometimes we enjoy it more, or it's not an environment for him to be in, you know? Right. But the other friends, their kids wouldn't play with him. Well, he's too big. My son's 4 years old, and he's too big, or he plays rough, or he doesn't know how to talk yet, or they just make excuses for him, and then everybody else, it's okay, well, just leave him alone, don't play with him. And so my son would be off sitting there in the corner by himself, you know, waiting. I'm like, dude, like, how is that fair? Like, y'all are supposed to be my friends. Y'all want him to call y'all uncle and aunt and stuff like that, and then you're gonna just leave him sitting there in the corner. Yeah, like, dude, how, like, that's fucked up, man. Yeah. You know? If you, I mean, that's weird anyways, to like want a request a title. I would never expect that. I don't, because it's just a title. Yeah. Because I've learned through my life that the relationships sometimes that you choose, not the ones that you're like forced into because you were born out of a specific pussy, or the one, are not the relationships that you need in your life, and they don't need a special title. Like somebody just being my friend and their kid being friends with my kid is enough. They don't need to be their uncle or whatever, you know. Like it's like our friend Justin and Shelby now. You know, they're not related to us. Well, Shelby went to school with us. And, you know, me and Shelby, we're good friends, and we went to prom and everything together, right? Yeah. And so, like, I don't force Anthony to call anybody anything unless it's their grandparents. You know, like, hey, that's your Diti and your Popo, and that's your grandma and papa. You know, and he gets that because, you know, they love him like grandparents. You know, unconditional love, right? But the same thing with my brother and my sister, and then Natalie's sister. They love him unconditionally, and he feels that. You know, kids can feel that shit
for sure.
But Justin and Shelby come around, and they start off just like y'all, man, introducing themselves, playing with themselves, and not playing with themselves, but playing with him, and like making him feel.
I need to meet them.
Come on, man. But they got to the point where he was like, "Hey, is Uncle Justin and Aunt Shelby coming over?"
That's funny.
And I was just like, "What? Yeah, like." They're my uncle. Right? That's my aunt, right? I said, yeah, if you want it to be, buddy, like, like anything, like whatever you want, man. It's no big deal. And he called him that the first time. And, well, Justin was kind of taken back by it, and he looked at me, and I was like, if that's what he feels, but that's what he feels. I'm not gonna correct him, you know. Yeah. Sometimes they say blood stick in the water, but I kind of disagree with that. Right. You know, like they always say, blood stick, but water's deep.
And comes the thickest.
I know that's right. You know,
very viscous.
Yeah, sometimes kind of slimy, sticky.
Yeah, watery. If you've been you've been going at it.
Yeah, dude.
Which we're talking about. This is okay. We're gonna segue into that real quick, but let's finish this real talk, because we're talking all serious, and then we're about to segue into something really funny. But yeah, no, it's true, man. It's just like, and like you said, kids feel that, kids know that, and it's. You know, like I always told Summer, like, it's sad because I listen to this podcast called Two Bears, One Cave. Okay. And it's with these two comedians and their best friends, Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. Yeah. And it's like, man, it's like, it sucks, like, because I don't know what it is. It's just like when you get older, you know, as friends, you kind of just, you have families, and it gets hard. The schedule gets hard. Of course. And these two guys were like able to keep that close friendship, and then like still like, they built up this like chemistry with each other where they know each other really well, and they hang out often. And like, it's like, man, I missed having that type of like friendship with somebody, you know?
I think stuff like that, friends have to be understanding of other friends too.
Oh, for sure.
You know, it's not gonna be a one-way street. Well, fuck, JP's doing this and that, and he didn't invite me. Or he's doing this and that, and he hasn't talked to me in a week, you know? Yeah. But I'm like, it's like, you gotta understand, you're trying to merge two full families together to be like coexistent with each other, and it's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. But it's like us, we stopped talking for a couple years, dude. Yeah. And we saw really each other at Cheddar's, and look, we're here. You know? Yeah, it's weird how it works out. Like I told you, like I tell you, like, hey man, like I tell you all the time, you and your family all the time, man, I'm not going anywhere, dude. All you gotta do is call me, and I'll be there, you know? Yeah. And like the same thing I told you every day I see you, man. You need me, call me. I'll be there, you know? And shit, look where we are now.
That's all it takes, man. Yeah, man. You never know how it works out. Yeah. So it's like weird. And then it was cool when I hit up Dylan today, and he told me that he was planning on hitting me up, and I was like, look, man, you have a spot on this show. Yeah. Like even though you know, I don't want to put any business out there. I don't know how much he wants to talk about it, but he was having some personal problems, and it was just like he had to step away, and he kind of did it in a way he didn't like it because he kind of just went away. He just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, sometimes shit happens.
And it happens. I told him, man, I said, I can't fault you for having a fucking life outside of this show. You know, like it's fine. I've been through things similar to my own whatever happened.
Yeah.
And so just deal what you got to deal with, and you know he's going to come back on the show.
Hey, your self-health is one of the most important healths in the world. That's one thing people overlook. They're so worried about making everybody feel better, and they forget about themselves and neglect themselves, and then all of a sudden they wonder why they're sick, or they wonder why they're in a state of depression, or they're in this funk they can't get out of because hey, you're so worried about everybody else and you forget about the person who's helping everybody else, yourself. You know.
Yep.
So,
it's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
I agree.
And talking about self-help, we still got a good segue. That was great. 2 segues in a row to bring up this topic. So before the show, I showed Omar something.
Dude, yeah.
A contraption.
Pretty intense.
A cum-traption.
I know that's right.
Trapping my cum.
Yes.
One night at a time. So this thing, I bought this thing. It's called Autoblow.
Yeah.
$60 on Amazon. Yeah. And I mean, it milked me. Dude, it literally just milked. Like, that was the weirdest thing to not be with a woman, not using my hands, and semen coming out of my body. That was
what do you do with your hands, though? That's what I want to know.
Just on the back of your head?
Back of your head, just let it roll?
Yeah, like a cop's patting you down.
Oh, got it.
You interlock
your fingers.
And just pat back of the head.
Enjoy the ride.
Let it go. It was perfect because that right here in this desk is where the magic happened last night.
Shit.
And the desk is glass, and this Autoblow came with a suction cup. Yeah. So I was able to suction it to the bottom of the table, and it was like perfect height to where I could just sit in my chair, in my computer chair, and he's just like pulling it out of me. Dude. And at first it was weird. So it was like the motion that it was doing it's not like a normal motion.
Yeah.
It's very strange, but it works, right? Yeah. So it's a lot of bang for your buck. If I was not embarrassed, I would leave a nice review on Amazon.
Do you be like one of the persons like show a picture at the bottom, like 5-star review
with it on, like over my penis, like in the mirror, like
comfort fit.
No issues. Perfect transaction.
Yes, it is waterproof.
Yeah, it is waterproof. It's very weird. And then it came with headphones, it's funny. I'm wearing the headphones.
Yeah, you're wearing the Autoblow headphones right now.
Check them out. If you're watching on the video on YouTube, check them out. Autoblow headphones. Yeah. You can only get them with the Autoblow. I wish they should sponsor the show.
Dude.
They should give you a free Autoblow to try.
Yeah. I mean, I would wear the shirt.
You need to get one and try it out, and then you need to give us your experience on that.
I mean, I'm not scared to leave a review.
Dude, I just hope it doesn't like, what if there's like hidden AI from China in the Autoblow, and then like one day I'm using it, like sucks my penis and it like pulls it off my body. That's how they beat us.
Dude,
that's how World War III started.
You ain't lying. They're collecting every man's semen. That's what they did. Everybody's sponsored by Autoblow. All the men use it. They milk them dry.
Yep.
And then they can't do anything with it.
You're just like, yeah. They pull out so much energy from your body. You just like can't fight the war. You're just like,
fuck it, we're done.
I'm just coming so much. I can't fight the Chinese. I can't fight the Chinese invaders.
It's like the Red Dawn scene. Yeah. You know, how did y'all win? No, we just gave them Autoblow for a month, and then we just walked across.
We just walked across. They were very kind. They let us in.
Everybody was so carefree, relaxed, no problems.
Yeah, very easy invasion. Easiest, some would say.
Yeah, just walked across, shook their hand. Actually,
I mean, if you're gonna invade a country by Autoblow, it's America.
Yeah,
America's the country.
I mean, aren't we one of the most the country that consumes the most porn?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Dude. I mean, just me alone. It probably counts for like most of it.
Yeah, no, that's right. We have 97% of the porn consumption coming from this one house.
This one IP address here.
Yeah. Can you narrow it down, please?
Yeah. We're going to triangulate his location and see what this man's doing.
Yeah.
It seems he purchased an Autoblow recently, too, from China. I think we have a spy here in our presence.
Yeah, we got something going on here.
We need to check it out. We need a special force. Yeah, man. I mean, that's it. That's the country. So, yeah, it was interesting. I'm gonna use it again.
Fuck it, why not?
The cleaning wasn't as bad. So I have a fleshlight.
Dude, those things are fucking miserable. Dude.
The fleshlights are terrible.
They're fucking miserable.
They're
dude.
terrible.
And then like, yeah, for one, like you feel kind of like, fuck, I just fucking jacked off, you dirty bitch.
Yeah.
And then you got to sit here and take this motherfucker apart, dude.
The shame.
Yeah, dude.
Yes,
like
the shame.
Look at all my fucking kids I just wasted.
Yeah, dude. It's like look at like a little floating graveyard in my toilet.
Yeah.
Looks like a fucking graveyard in Katrina.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Hurricane Katrina.
All the dead remains.
Yeah. All the crypts and tombs, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. It was
Your kids just being washed away.
the shame, dude. And then you fucking take that sleeve out of the fleshlight, and it looks like the thing that came out of the chest that and so with Sigourney Weaver and Alien came.
Oh, dude,
the
it looks
stomach.
fucking weird, dude.
It looks so
fucking
weird. Yeah,
but yeah, man, I don't know.
yeah. This cleanup wasn't too bad. It was like you take the piece that you like that does the work for you.
Yeah, the
it's
motor.
Like a, yeah,
the
it's
drive.
like a, yeah, it's like a rubber cup.
Yeah.
So like when you shoot into it, you just pull like the cup out and you just pour it out.
Oh,
So it's easier. And you mean obviously you wash it too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not. Fuck.
Yeah.
You said $60?
$60. Prime too. You get it in a day.
Let's do this shit.
I got it in one day. I got a dick milker in one day, dude. Like that's we're on the brink of World War III, and then I can also order a dick milker and get it in one day. Like that's the world that we live in. It's a fucking. We live in the upside down. It's so weird. I could order a Autoblow, and then the next day World War III could pop off.
Is it called Autoblow?
Yeah, Yeah, if you look up like male Autoblow, male sex toy or something like that. I'll link you up, bro.
Oh, dude, I got it right here.
I'll link you up.
Automatic male masturbator.
They even have different colors. I got the green one.
Oh, look, this one here is $54.
Yeah.
Automatic sucking male masturbator. Upgrade to 7 different versions.
7, yes. It has 7 features. Yep. 7.
I think
seven
this is it right here, buddy. Oh, yeah, this is it.
Check it out. Hey,
White,
if you
black.
purchase it on camera.
Okay, I'll purchase it on camera. Let me see if I...
Here, let me send you the link.
Yeah, dude, send me the link so I get the right one.
To the exact one. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at some fucking weird shit right now, man.
I'm looking at some weird shit.
I'm on a automatic electric enema bulb.
That sounds like Marilyn Manson's history.
Oh,
order
dude,
history.
they got a cock sucking thong.
Dude, the one I got is on sale right now for 50. Nope, that's not the one that I got.
Dude, this thing's a
that's
fucking thong, dude, and it's a male thong, and you put it in your penis, and it's just like fucking. You could just turn the shit on during the day.
What?
Yeah, dude, like you're at work and you're getting fucking jacked off in your fucking thong, dude.
You're just sitting there chilling and getting a
Fucking
wink at the same time?
Yeah, dude, that's what it. But it's $34, dude.
A wink chill, bro.
Oh, like, here we go. Adult male
I sent
sex
it to
toy.
you.
I got it.
Yeah, peep it.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
That's a good one, dude.
Let me check.
Yeah, so I never explained why it came with headphones.
Yeah, no.
So I was looking it up, and I was like, I went on the Amazon thing, and I'm like, why does it come with headphones? And I found somebody asked a question, why does it come with headphones? And it says you plug it into the bottom, and it plays female moans. So I plugged them in, and yeah, sure enough, like, I guess if you don't have something to watch to accompany.
Yeah, so look, check it out. Autoblow. What is that? $54?
Yeah, $54.
Dude. Amazon.
Can't beat it.
Damn. Does it come in a discreet box?
Yeah, you can't tell.
Okay, cool. We'll do that.
It sounds like our kids are going crazy down there.
I don't know, dude. Anthony hasn't had a nap all day, and he's been kind of like, he's been wanting to play.
Yeah.
But, thrusting, rotating, and breakout speed.
yeah, it has a hyper speed button, dude. So like
breakout speed.
Yeah, so like if you're like on the verge, you're on the cusp of, the ejaculatory. You're on the verge of
cusp of excitement.
Yeah, the Air Force pilot's about to eject.
Oh, dude, there's fucking reviews on it.
Great reviews, right? Thousands of people have used it. You're gonna see me on there. Recently milked is going to be the subject of my review. Recently milked.
This guy named Scotty
milked
gave
and
it
refreshed.
4 stars. An experience like no other. Not for big guys. Huh?
Okay, show off, Scotty. It fit me well. It fit me well, fucker.
cleaned it, charged it, lubed it. It went at rotates and thrusted in and out. I was surprised by the sleeve. I was surprised the sleeve was so shallow. The sleeve maybe 4.5 inches deep. The cap fits over the sleeve and adds another inch. The cap has a large soft edge, feels like lips.
Yeah, you know why? Why, Scotty?
He left like a full page fucking review, dude.
You know why, Scotty? It's because it's for the average male. I'm sorry that you're so above average, okay? It fit my penis fine.
Dude, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This dude left a 6 fucking paragraph review. Dude.
He's like, of all the Autoblows I've used, this one is the shortest.
And the heading of the review is definitely beats using Pomelo when the wife has a headache. I was like, all right. Appreciate it, Alex.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Oh, look, I get mine on Friday.
Nice. You got it?
Yeah, I get mine on Friday.
Yeah, it's you gotta use one and then you need to come back and give your review on the show.
Dude, they have fucking videos of this shit, dude. Yeah, like there's guys like having this motherfucker like sucked up to the table. Dude, like,
what if you get stuck?
Dude, there's a black guy doing a review right here on it. What's your name, bitch?
On a video?
Yeah, is your name Scotty?
No, that's too white, right? For a black dude?
I mean, no, I guess I don't know. It's 2023. Anything can happen nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. And he is buying an Autoblow, so he's a futuristic black dude. So he might be going by Scotty.
He is a techie.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, man.
Is he talking?
No audio. You can hear the motor.
Yeah. It sounds louder on the video, but in person it's not that loud.
Oh, there's the auto. There's a turbo blow.
Yeah, dude. The turbo boost.
Damn. I get it on Friday.
I verged man and machine.
Dude, you know what it looks like? It looks like on the Avengers when they put that what is it called? The cube, that one cube.
Oh yeah.
And they put in that little cylinder.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like the fucking
yeah, dude. And they're like, we're going home, and they
yeah. Which is interesting because I basically became a cyborg a cum cyborg.
Oh, that is true.
I meld a main with machine. Me and machine made it. Became one.
Oh, like a modern day Avatar.
I am, dude. So I'm basically a superhero. I just run around with the fucking Autoblow on my dick.
You fucking lie, dude.
That's perfectly sized.
Yeah,
I must say.
Yeah,
Scotty, I don't know what Scotty's talking about. I had 0 issues.
Man, I think Scotty's bullshit. Dude. Let me see that. I'm gonna tell him post pics, you big dick bitch.
Proof.
Yeah.
Proof it was barely on there.
Let me see. Yeah.
He's like, it only covered a quarter. Okay, Scotty, calm down.
Let me see.
Scotty,
how much
too hotty.
Says. Not for big guys. He said the sleeve is maybe 4.5 inches deep. The cat fits over the sleeve as another inch.
All right, you don't have to keep reading the 4.5 inch thing. I feel like he's reading it for some reason and it's bothering me.
If you're 6 inches or more, you bottom out, and the sleeve thrust over the unit, it hurts and causes premature ejaculation. I don't know if I would share that.
That's hilarious. On Amazon.
On there, yeah.
Very bold, right? But I guess it's pretty bold for me too, because we're just sharing it on here right now.
Yeah, and he says requires relubing after 15 minutes and turned off. I was halfway done at the 15-minute mark. This dude's full of shit.
15. Okay, look, first off,
this dude's full of shit.
Bro, you shouldn't. Okay, if you're using that for 15 minutes, it's over. Dude. Like, just give up. It's not happening tonight.
15 minutes, dude, I can knock one out during a fucking commercial break.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
dude,
really.
I don't want to miss the fucking show. I'm not pausing it. I'm gonna knock one out during a commercial break. And like, if you have Hulu or anything, like,
you don't want to pause the ads.
It gives you a fucking countdown, dude. You have 3 fucking minutes. Shit.
Race it.
I have a minute and a half left.
You're like that chick. That chick on the AT&T ad's pretty hot while it's playing.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if Mint Mobile commercials on and fucking Ryan Reynolds is there. I don't give a fuck. I'm knocking one out.
Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you spend that much, if you dedicate 15 minutes to an Autoblow, you got some issues, bro.
Dude, he said halfway done at 15 minutes.
How do you know you're halfway done?
I don't know. What does he have, a fucking mental clock? Bing,
Yeah,
that's halfway.
Weird. Ding. Yeah, it's like whenever I'm running, I have a thing like on my headphones on my app that tells you like 1 mile, 8 minutes and 37 seconds, and it like tells you like the time and stats or whatever, and it's like he has one in his head for his jacking off. Halfway to coming. Yeah. 15 minutes flat.
70 strokes in.
New record. New record.
Bells and shit, confetti.
Yep. Yeah, if you're spending 15 minutes on Autoblow, you gotta. I mean, it took me a good 3 minutes. I was done.
That's it.
Yeah, and I use some home videos.
Oh.
So even better.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
I don't have any home videos, man. I guess I make some of myself, maybe.
Just some solo of you. Yeah. You're just watching yourself.
That's not bad. That's how I used to do it. That's the old me. That's not the new me.
Yeah, Mom always told me I only needed myself. Yeah.
Fucking filed for a divorce because I got an Autoblow.
Yeah, I got an Autoblow and videos of me jacking off. That's all I need.
What more does a man want?
That's it. That's it. Me, myself, and I. Yeah, man. I'll let you know how it keeps going. But so far, if you're listening out there, dads, any dads out there, get some relief. It's worth it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out Friday.
Some penis relief. Yeah, Friday.
But I'll let you know
as soon as it comes
in. Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's one day.
Oh damn.
One day,
dude. The one thing bad about Amazon, they always get to my house like at 10 o'clock at night, dude.
Oh really?
Dude, they always. I don't know if I'm just too far out, man. But like. Maybe. I feel like, dude, they always come late as fuck, dude.
Do they knock and stuff when they do that or no?
No, they just push the fucking ring, and then I see them on the camera, and they're like, take the picture and dip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they don't do the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. Luckily, because you're like asleep and wake you up and shit.
Oh, that'd be pissed off.
Yeah, for sure. Will you check and see what the time is? It's gonna be in the bottom right corner, there, and we'll see where we're at here. I think we're getting here towards the end and. We're going to go play Phase 10 with the wives. Perfect. We're at right there at an hour. That's exactly where I want it. Well, Omar, I hope that you had fun in the second chair.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's better, right?
Yeah,
it feels
dude,
better.
It's good. Yeah. I'm not all fucking like...
Yeah, you're all cockeyed and stuff. Yeah. I was thinking about that earlier, like if I'm going to try to move this desk for Dylan.
I would turn it. You know,
I was thinking about it, but if I do, there's not going to be any space in between these two desks.
Yeah, we could offset them a little bit.
Yeah, I might need to move this desk too.
Yeah.
But I like having where we're spaced out from each other.
I agree with that.
It sounds better, I think, for the show, hopefully.
Yeah.
And
looks good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So
oh yeah, it'd be good.
We'll keep going. We'll keep doing this thing and make sure if you're listening, you share with your friends. I know it's a very interesting show. We went from talking about some of the hardest things, honestly.
Yeah, dude.
Like those are thoughts that I had in my head I didn't think I would share. So
yeah.
To talking about that to whatever. So
yeah, I just spent $60 on an Autoblow. I gotta explain that one.
Please don't drop the nuke before Friday.
Yeah, come on, man, hold off.
Saturday.
You could drop it Saturday at 1 a.m, but like nowhere near Friday.
At least give me 2 uses out of it. $60.
Come
at least
on,
$30
man.
per
30
use.
bucks a use.
It's worth
man,
it.
please.
It's worth it. So yeah, make sure if you're listening and you want to watch us on video, you can find us on YouTube, Dad Noises Podcast. You can also find us on all major podcast outlets, Apple, Google, wherever you find your podcast, you should be able to find us. Spotify, you can find us on video on Spotify now too. So make sure you check it out. And please share the show, share with your friends, let them know about it if you enjoy it. And I've seen we're growing. Each episode's getting more and more. So it's exciting. So it's fun. So thanks for listening. As always, have a good night. Anything you want to say?
I'm good, man.
All right. Autoblow for life.
Yes.
Yes. Instead of Autobots.
Autoblow rollout.